Welcome back to another edition of Health Hack. I am Melissa Deely and continuing my discussion around minerals that your body needs. Today I am addressing copper. Now, this is an important mineral. As I've said previously, it is partnered with zinc, so high copper can push down zinc, which our body very much needs, and high zinc can push down copper, which our body also needs. The body always wants to be in balance, remember? Now, copper can be elevated through external environmental toxins, etc. Things such as copper in our water pipes in our homes, copper sulfate added to drinking water, to copper IUDs, copper compounds in swimming pools, as well as copper cookware in tea kettles, copper in birth control pills, and then stress, exhaustion, and our own adrenal glands working overtime can result in elevated copper. And we definitely don't want that because copper toxicity is real and super important. And so we need to be aware of it. And if we're looking at things like ADD, ADHD, asthma, allergies, mood-based disorders, schizophrenia, high cholesterol, skin pigmentation, all of those could be triggered by high copper. So high copper is something that you want to definitely look at and factor into when you are trying to address these issues, getting to root cause, et cetera, and truly understanding them. On the flip side of that, low copper can be, the symptoms of that can be things like graying hair, anemia, fatigue, low hormones, including low thyroid. Now, again, we can get copper through foods. If you need to be boosting your copper levels and you've tested and you know that, there's copper supplementation, but there's also copper bracelets that you can get. Now, you don't want a bracelet that has any kind of, lacquer covering on it. You want the copper to actually be on the skin so the skin can absorb the copper. So that's another way that you can increase your copper levels if you know that you need to. But through food, seafood options are oysters, crab, bluefish, perch, lobster. Meats, almost all meats, veal, duck, lamb, pork, beef, liver, and kidneys. Nuts and seeds, there's quite a few. Almonds, pecans, walnuts, filberts, Brazil nuts, sesame seeds, sunflower seeds, and pistachios. Vegetables, the best one is soybeans. For grains, it's wheat germ and bran. And then miscellaneous foods such as yeast, bone meal, mushroom, chocolate, and margarine, if you're someone to use margarine. So those are some options for you in boosting your copper levels if you know that you need to do that. If you're not sure, then you might want to get tested. And that's definitely something I can help with. Reach out and I can share with you how inexpensive and how easy it is to do this lab to figure out all your minerals at once, not just whether you're deficient or not, but also figuring out if they're in balance with each other. And in that same lab, you get to find out your 5 heavy metal toxicities for lead, cadmium, aluminum, mercury, and arsenic, which I've also recently talked about. So if you want this information to understand what's going on inside your own body, reach out. I'm happy to help. Melissa at yourguidedhealthjourney.com.